bypassing your security. So anyone who's heard me talk in the past, I've always harped on decrypting SSL, OpenDNS, hardening your firewalls and content filter, and getting ready to migrate to NextGen-AV. So here's a really good reason why. So there was a recent study that basically showed 3/4 of all phishing sites are using SSL protection. So what that means is most security in between the PC and the bad guy is encrypted. You are basically blind if you are not decrypting SSL. And so by hardening your firewall, by using OpenDNS, these things are all mitigating. And then at the end of that mitigation roadmap, you have decrypting SSL, which is, of course, the hardest. It's really the only thing that you can do about this issue. And these guys call it a business email compromise. We call it an account takeover. But basically around the world, they are also seeing a big increase in this. And executives are absolutely the target. And when we say executives, what we also have to add to that list is anybody in the money handling chain. So that's accounts payable, that's accounts receivable, that is anyone who can do an ACH wire transfer. They're all potential targets here. It is really important to understand that the way these frauds work, it's not just about you. Sometimes they hack you in order to steal money from other people. Sometimes they hack other people to steal money from you. Sometimes they hack you to steal money from yourself. So it can happen in all three of those directions. And so we have to be very careful about it. The other thing that happens in accordance with this is an increased number of zero-day PDFs that are coming from these encrypted channels. So the phishing attack has an encrypted channel that then goes and picks up a new malware. So all of these things are getting together, and because everyone is working from home, the potential risk is a lot higher. We're seeing a marked increase in the laxity of attention people are paying right now to what would normally be caught as a security issue when everyone's in the office is kind of being ignored now that everyone's working from home. Some of it is just everything looks different, feels different, behaves different, and so they've kind of lost that linkage between what do they need to get done and how is everything operating and what is abnormal. So we have to look at reinforcing that. But this is a good example that, to me, we already have an issue where 70–80% of the stuff on the internet is encrypted, and then we add to it that specifically on the phishing side, they are now paying for SSL certs to pull this off. You're talking about a real monetary focused basically cybercriminal gang, and we all have to be aware of that and start engaging in these mitigating techniques to start moving past kind of traditional anti-spam and traditional antivirus to protect ourselves from it.